Welcome back to another year of Kentucky football before we enter season 3. The last time you saw us, we were on a quest for our first national championship as we ran into a formidable opponent in the college football semifinal. We struck first and fast, but at points it felt like we didn't keep our composure.
Oh, it won't let me. Bro, if square.
As the game continued on, we'd find ourselves in opportunistic times, but we wouldn't come up with the big turnover to actually put the game away. The more and more we let the team hang into the game, the more and more the collapse started
Oh my
to happen.
goodness. All right.
We did the best we could, but at certain times it felt like we didn't have that play that we needed to spark us.
Oh.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's on the run.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Not just the pin.
Just before halftime, we had one of the most unfortunate breaks that you could actually get. And I tell you what, it still haunts us till this day.
Play fake, looking to throw the football.
Bro, oh my goodness, man. EA, you can advance the ball, man. Come on, bro. Oh.
Coming out of halftime, we actually did our job and we got the big play that we needed.
Give me that! Let's go, man! Let's go!
But it just seems like all we could do was give back the ball. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, I don't know why I loud.
He's had our number for years, and there's just no way we've been able to get over the hump. Here we are on the big 4th and 1, and not the best call, but
that's wild.
How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
They gave you that! No way! No way! Oh my goodness! They gave you that! Oh my goodness!
As the game continued to press forward, I was then met with my first troll. And at this point, I must say I crashed out.
Come on, too.
To the point I even missed the easy chip shot.
I missed it. Oh, I guess.
And then it's plays like these, like once you start to get trolled, you can't do anything but just sit back and ask why.
That's all. That's got to be on you. That's.
And this one is getting ugly.
How is it pass interference? They didn't let me animate. I couldn't animate.
At this point, I'm doing everything that I can to push the ball so I can at least give my team a chance.
Now I'm just throwing shit,
another interception, and here goes the troll again.
I don't like seeing
pick
people
6,
trying.
and we're now down a lot more than we could imagine.
Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It was at this point I had to throw in the towel in the 4th quarter, and hey, we called it a season.
Shoot! Oh,
congrats to Iowa State.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I can't even enjoy shit.
Since my tenure at Kentucky, we have not had the next best thing, the guy with that it factor. Brock held things down his last 2 years, but turnovers were his biggest issue. Going into year 3, we pulled a great kid in Cole Pennington out of the portal. We also had a Jim and Cutter currently on our roster. Both will see significant stats, and one will eventually take the reins of this offense. The wild card, though, may be a Frederick Ahmad, who is currently getting looked over due to accuracy concerns, but he has the intangibles you can't teach, like speed and seeing the defense, unlike the other 2 guys. Once we find that guy, we'll go places, but don't make mistakes this year. For next year, we're always recruiting for that guy. Just like that, the Akron Zips are deep in the red zone, and they find a man, and they have their first touchdown on the year. Cole Pennington comes out on the first drive for the Wildcats. He drops back and he's looking, and it looks like he's finding Jeremy Earl for his first collegiate catch. Big one for the freshman.
No, he loses the ball after the second look. On 2nd
On the next play, it looks like they're deep in the red zone. Cole steps back and he looks and he finds. Who is he looking at? The defense comes out and pins their ears back, and it looks like they're going to have a safety, their first on the year. Cole comes back out with the offense. He's looking for his man, and he's got Jeremy Earl again, another big catch for the freshman. The Wildcats are deep into the red zone, and it looks like Cole's going to go to Brandon White for his first touchdown as a running back.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. And this running back is so dangerous down quarter, and Kentucky.
After another 3 and out, the offense gets the ball back. Cole goes play action, and he finds Washington for his first touchdown of the year.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kentucky. And that is the first passing touchdown for a doozy.
The Zips are back out on the field, and Godfrey has his first interception of the year.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Down without getting it
Cole's
into the end
deep in the
zone.
red zone, and he's got a man. He's looking, and he's going to take off and get one for himself.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
The offense is back on the field, and it looks like Cole has
He's not afraid to go deep.
Jeremy Earl again for another big game. Here in the Wildcat, we got McCray, and he's going to get himself on the board.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Zone to get that first touchdown.
Head coach gonna
Just
kick
before
it
the
out,
half,
it's
the
on
offense
fielding,
gets the
go
ball
for
back,
it on 4th and
and we
goal.
give it to the freshman
Trying to
for his
barge
first
their way in.
touchdown of many for the season to come.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And how about this offense?
The Zips get the ball with a few seconds left. Just before the half, they're looking, and it looks like
To the wideout.
Rich is going to have his first interception of the year, and he could go all the way. And look at the redshirt freshman.
The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, I know it's the end of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time quarterback making
The offense gets the
adjustments with
ball
his
after the
receivers.
defense stalls out Akron.
On second
Cole
down,
drops
just keep
back,
firing.
and he has Jeremy Earl again for another big completion.
Ripped off a huge
Cole takes his time after 3rd and 17. He's looking, and he has Washington again for another touchdown for Kentucky. The defense gets the offense the ball back again, and it looks like Cole is surveying, and he's going to have Wilcox.
Safe completion on the screen.
And Wilcox, after breaking a few,
Flying down the left side.
gets Kentucky on the board again.
And the route is on.
The defense gets the offense the ball back again, and it looks like Cole's going to be in the shotgun, and he gets picked off by the Zips.
They made him pay. It's intercepted.
It's the 4th quarter, and the backups are in, and it looks like we got Gilly going across the middle for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Kentucky. And the pummeling has started.
And the offense putting up more points. And guess
The defense gets a quick stop. Cutter's dropping back, and he has Gilly again within a short few seconds.
Kentucky. And the beat down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. Can anyone catch him? And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this is
On that one, Kevin,
At
let
this
us know when
point,
it
the
goes
defense
final.
is pinning their ears back, and it looks like they're going to have another safety.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
and that kind of sums up the day.
First down.
Akron gets the ball back just outside the red zone,
He's looking to throw it.
and they're going to get a touchdown.
Makes the catch. Down to cover to pick up
The
that
offense
first
gets the
down.
ball back deep in the red zone, and it looks like Cutter is going to
He's
find
looking to throw. He's moving
He's still looking, and he takes off and gets one for himself.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And the stomping has commenced.
The Zips have the ball back on offense, and at this point, we get a big sack. With just a few seconds left, it looks like we'll seal it with a pick. So for the first game of the year, all in all, both quarterbacks seem to be solid. There were some turnover issues, but it's nothing that we couldn't clean up going forward. The FCS game was a complete domination. This game was centered and featured around James Scott. I tell you what, man, this man had a 3-piece chicken and a biscuit, man. This kid just could not be stopped. Anywhere from being on the goal line to hell, he even showed that he had the speed to bust one deep. He's going to be something special for us for years to come. And then this last one was just a little something to put the icing on the top. But, you know, the sky's the limit for this kid.
In all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance.
The defense racked up a total of 7 sacks. This one big right here by Brian Robinson. To go along with the sacks, it looked like the DBs didn't have a bad day themselves, taking up over a total of 6 INTs. This one huge right here by Cam Dooley, which would be returned for a pick 6 to help seal the deal on a great day. But last but not least, we couldn't forget our freshman standout, Jeremy Earl. He finally got his first taste of what the end zone's like in the college.
Open runway ahead at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on. Something to feel good about. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the
Here we are in week 3 against the Fresno State Bulldogs, and as a coach, you get excited because you give kids a chance to show themselves and see if they can really take control of a team. But I'm still trying to put my finger on what it was that made us go with Cutter over Cole. Cole didn't play bad, but Cutter just has something about him that we like. I tell you what, this kid, I don't know if he's got that Jameis in him. I don't know if he's got that Brett Favre in him. He's not that much of a gunslinger, but he accounted for 7 touchdowns on the day, but he also accounted for about 4 picks. So you tell me, man, am I seeing it? Am I missing it? Something about this kid. He has it. He has the team that supports him and is rallying around him. But just like that, what are we staring? What are we looking at? Staring tight ends down. We can't have stuff like this, and maybe it'll hurt us going forward, but we'll see.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, Dave.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the
Back out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the...
trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. Prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. Splits the upright.
Drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh no. That is an oh no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Fires on the move. Lost the defense. He's wide open. Running toward the tape. He does. Use the play fake. Now to throw. replacement. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He's going to pass. The sure hands. It's McCray. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beat that
5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the route is on.
Around the defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this respond, Jesse.
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
Oh, look out. There he goes. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the stomping has commenced.
Now everybody got a chance to show themselves in this game with mop-up duty. Ahmad came out and here we go again. So it wasn't just Cutter who was throwing picks, but Ahmad had one himself. Cole didn't do himself any favors. It looks like on this play, he got happy in the pocket, didn't see the safeties in cover 2, and it looks like another linebacker tipped him for another pick. These quarterbacks, man, these quarterbacks.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the open.
Where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad
Going into week 4, we welcome the South Alabama Jaguars. And I just want to go out on front and say Brandon White may be one of the best return men in the nation, and I hope we really can bring that home for him. He may not get close on this one, but I got a feeling this kid is going to break one at some point. Look at the moves, the change of direction. He shouldn't have got caught right here, but we know how this goes. Coming out, Cole had himself a day, but again, it's the turnovers. He said, "Coach, watch this. When I see Wash, I'm going deep." I said, "Cutter, don't you ever say that to me again." But good pass. At some point, the quarterback play just become really bad for both teams. We throw a pick, they throw a pick, we throw a pick again. Luckily, at some point, we had a pick 6 to help offset it, but my goodness, something has got to give with these quarterbacks and throwing all these interceptions.
He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown.
How about the defense getting penetration? Everybody up.
Now, you saw Stewie just had one, but he tried him again. And that's two great picks. Cutter comes back out to lead the offense, and let's see what he stares. He sees he hadn't. It's another interception.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Once you get into the red zone, twice they've been denied. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
This right here, this is just shout out to all the blocking and the setup for Brandon. He's just going to do the rest. The defense gets a big strip sack fumble for a touchdown right here. Or so we thought. Nope, it was a touchdown. Great effort by all parties around. But right here on this next setup, They get the ball right back, and they're punting it to us. And hopefully Brandon breaks this one off.
Everything has gone their way, and here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a
Got
sack
one
on
man,
that.
makes a miss, and it looks like he got the edge.
Can they catch him?
And he finally gets one.
He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. A dynasty.
Here comes another period of just some bad quarterback play by both teams again. And like I said in the beginning, we're always looking for that guy. And maybe he comes next year, maybe it's 2 years, but at some point we will get him in here to this program to help lead us to a national championship.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires downfield. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted.
Build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win.
Off he goes. A huge game. Long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets to him again. A knife snapping it from the 21. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the pummeling has started.
So after 4 weeks in the book, this offense is humming, averaging almost 73 points a game. And next week, we go up against our old rival in the SEC, South Carolina. I wonder if the turnovers will haunt us, or will we come out victorious? It's yet to be seen.
I think the challenge now for this team is going